Hi, friends. It's me on this lovely, lovely Friday, this lovely, lovely Venus day. So let's see what the vibes are giving. This is going to be for my singles. As you could tell, I'm so super single, aka this is going to be for people who are looking for love, looking for prospects, trying to see where their next boo is. This is going to really be a lot of cards just trying to fall out right now. This is going to be a nice little wrap up of what you need to know, what you can kind of expect, or how you might need to be maneuvering in order to bring love in. Hi, my name is B, just in case if you are new around these parts. And if you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Drop down below in the description box for finding me on the other platforms, the discount code, my personal website, blah, 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 if you want a personal reading and all of that good jazz, okay? I do have my music playing in the background. Since I have a lover is playing, I've had a pretty good day today. So I hope you guys are having a really nice Friday. I've just been prioritizing some things that I know I need to do, getting some washing done, getting some cleaning done, tapping in with myself. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice meditation today. So hopefully you guys are pouring back into you for this lovely Venus day, doing something nice for yourself for this lovely Venus day and all of that good stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into what we have to jump into. Give me an oracle card for my collective who are single, okay, who are looking for love, trying to figure out some love. Maybe they already have some prospects, but they still just single, okay? Maybe they trying to figure out what's going on with a particular somebody or something like that. So give me two cards. I would say these cards are already jumping out my hand. They were already jumping out my hand. Okay. So you have keep it simple and you are adored. Okay. For the keep it simple card, it says old souls use words very sparingly, except for, of course, I love you, thank you, wow, now, and cool. P.S., which sounds much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important, okay? So this is a good time to really think about how you're using your words for those of you who are single. Again, keep it simple. Like I said, old souls use words very sparingly. Okay. How are you speaking to people? How are you speaking over your life during this time? Life and death is definitely in the power of the tongue. Okay. Making sure that you keep it simple, even when it comes down to what you want to manifest. Okay. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in what we don't want that it's hard to keep it simple with what you do want. Even if you're dealing with someone right now, keep it simple. Don't overthink yourself. Don't overtalk yourself. Don't over think yourself or anything like that. This is a good time to really just keep it simple, stupid. Okay, use the kiss method. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, so communication could be a thing this week for my singles. Okay, maybe like I said, you're single, but maybe you're kind of in a situationship or getting to know somebody. Maybe you're single and you like, girl, I don't have no prospects. I'm just so super single. My phone is bone dry. This is a good time to really start making sure that you're communicating, but again, using your words very sparingly, making sure that you're listening more than you're speaking. Okay, you are adored is the next card that we have. It says, don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There is no one more loved there is no one more lovable nor loved than you, and I know everyone. XO, the universe. Okay, so again, your divine team is saying, hey, keep it simple when you're using your words, keep it simple in communication, keep it simple when expressing what it is that you want, keep it simple in your manifestations, and keep it simple when you're thinking to yourself. Okay, when you're thinking about what you want or what you want to say, maybe you've got prospects and there's a communication that's kind of coming up between you and somebody that's on your mind, but you're still single. Use your words very sparingly. Don't just be saying stuff to say it, making sure that you're not dealing with people who are just saying stuff to say it. Okay, but again, like I said, old souls use words very sparingly, except of course, except for of course, I love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Okay, which sounds better than it says, wow, I love you now. P.S. The universe, which sounds so much better than wow, now I love you. Wow, I love you now versus wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. It's not even just about saying things and being mindful of what you say for my single people, but sequence is important, okay? Would you rather hear wow, now I love you or wow, I love you now? They kind of hit different, right? So be mindful of that. And when you're communicating this week, be mindful of that in how you're communicating with other people and how you're being communicated with. Sequence is important, but don't be confused and fooled by the players and don't fool yourself. Okay, you're extremely lovable, you're worth love, and you are absolutely adored. Okay, just like the card says, don't be fooled by the players and don't fool yourself. There's no one more lovable or more loved than you. Okay, you are adored. So, again, keep it simple. Keep it simple in your thought process. Keep it simple when you're communicating with other people. Keep it simple. If you have a couple of prospects and a couple of options, again, how you're communicating, the way you're communicating, in which you're communicating, the sequence in which you're forming your words matter. But even if it's not your word sequence, maybe it's somebody else's word sequence. Don't be fooled by the haters. Don't be fooled by the naysayers. Excuse me. Don't be fooled by your own negative thoughts and worries and insecurities, and don't fool yourself, right? Don't let other people fool you, and don't fool yourself. Even if they act like they don't care. The truth is they do. Even if they act like they have other things to do. The truth is they rather be around you. Okay? Don't let me start singing Bootsy Collins, I'd rather be with you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Give me a oracle card from the tune and deck for my super single people. Just a little extra further clarity on what the energy is right now. Give me one card for my singles. Yeah. Biggie Smalls. I kind of like getting this card, even though I kind of don't like getting this card, but I kind of be enjoying getting this card. Again, it says life after death, hypnotized, the sky is the limit, more money, more problems, storyteller, one more chance, legend, brunch and cigars. Okay, so more money, more problems make me feel like, again, for some of you, if you are dealing with people, you could be experiencing some problems. Life after death always to me also kind of be given like, maybe something kind of had to die off, or maybe something kind of ended, but now it's kind of coming back around. So for some of you, again, this could be someone you've been dealing with. Okay, and it says the sky is the limit. Okay, it literally says one more chance, and it says life after death. Life after death, again, makes me feel like a rebirth moment, especially with one more chance. So for some of you, you could be dealing with someone and you're trying to, see if you want to give somebody else another chance. There could be someone in your energy who wants another chance. Okay, I even heard is hypnotized by you with this hypnotized word here. But again, one more chance is here. You know what I'm saying? You could be needing to give somebody one more chance. And again, communicating is important. Use your words sparingly. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the time to just be saying a whole bunch of sweet nothings, but this ain't the time to be saying a whole bunch of hateful, hurtful shit either, when you know that you don't mean it. Okay. And again, even with other people, don't let the players fool you. Okay. Biggie Smalls was one of the biggest players with his cockeyed ass. Okay. Biggie getting ass on a regular basis. Okay. That's what my girl would be saying. I haven't really watched her videos in a while, but if you watch the Ghetto Nun, she that's her shit, right? The Biggie getting ass on a regular basis is wine and cheese grits with Welch's grape jelly, bitch, and biscuits and bagels and fruits and shit. Like, it's all type of luxurious fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? So even though this person, again, was very much a player, if you know the biopic, you know that this person was a player, but it's also very much giving the energy of, again, someone could want another chance. You could be needing to give someone one more chance. Okay, the sky is the limit. The opportunities are endless. This makes me feel like, for those of you where this is someone from the past, there's really no telling how far this could go. It just depends on how well y'all can communicate and how confident you can be in how you're dealing and operating with one another. Okay. For others of you, again, this could be someone new. Like I said, who is kind of having a rebirth moment, a life after death kind of moment. You know what I'm saying? They could have their own story. This could be someone new to you, but again, their story very much gives life after death. Their story gives, maybe they were this type of person, this type of way. Storyteller is here. So again, maybe they have a lot of story to tell. Maybe they have a history. Maybe they have a past. You know what I'm saying? But they're getting one more chance at life. They're getting life after death. You know what I'm saying? After releasing whoever they once became to become somebody new. You know what I'm saying? More money, more problems, though. So again, this could maybe be someone who kind of comes with a lot of baggage, comes with a lot of issues. You know what I'm saying? But again, use your words sparingly. Keep it very simple when you're communicating with them. Keep it very simple when you're communicating with yourself, and understand that regardless of what it might look like on the outside, This person really does admire and adore you. Gone with the Wind card came out. I feel like the Gone with the Wind card always comes out in love readings. I don't really be knowing what that's about, but even look what's down at the bottom of the deck, right? We have the Obamas, which is husband and wife, emperor, empress energy, love, you know what I'm saying? Being each other's backbone, the connection, soulmates, you know what I'm saying? So again, this makes me feel like, you know what I'm saying? Don't cross something out too soon, is what this feels like. Don't cross something out too soon. Give me some tarot surrounding it. Give me some tarot surrounding it. What do my single collective need to know right now at this time? What does my single collective need to know right now at this time? What does my single collective need to know right now at this time? Rich Nigga Lifestyle by Rick Ross is playing right now. So again, hey, don't let the fast life, somebody maybe could be living a fast life, because again, like I said, be getting ass on a regular basis. I told you what my girl liked to say when she said, when she pulled this card, it is her deck. You know what I'm saying? But again, Rich Nigga Lifestyle by Rick Ross. Is he not one of the most bossy, you know what I'm saying, kind of, he makes luxurious, him and Two Chainz kind of make very luxurious music. So again, this could be someone who has a certain type of lifestyle or wants to live a certain type of lifestyle, has accumulated a certain type of lifestyle for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, regardless of what it looked like on the outside, regardless how much of a player or how too cool for school they might act, where they, you know what I'm saying, never really get too ruffled feathers, or they never really get too hot under the collar. They might just seem like, they have other suitors. They might actually have other suitors, and you might even know that. You know what I'm saying? Just on some shit where it's like, you're kind of questioning this person's intentions or whatever. It's like, don't be fooled by that. If they are dealing with other people, if there are other suitors, just know that you are the most loved and the most lovable out of all of them. Like, don't be confused by the act, don't be confused by their mask, and don't confuse yourself either and convince yourself otherwise. Give me some tarot on this. Sky is the limit. Yeah, the Hierophant is reversed. The Hierophant is reversed. Give me something on why the Hierophant is reversed. Talk to me about why the Hierophant is reversed. Four of Cups. Yeah, so for some of you, as you're single, right, you might be rejecting certain people who don't really have the same values as you, right? This is a good time to do that for those of you who haven't. Okay. Once you realize that people just aren't in alignment with you, just cut it, right? That could be a part of the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. If you know that people aren't in alignment with you, if you know that people don't share the same views, if people don't share the same values, if people don't share the same vision as you, cut them. Get up out of there. If you know that you want a higher level of commitment and they're not trying to do things traditionally, right, then get up out of there. Keep it very simple with yourself. Okay, so that's so for some of you, this ain't even about other people. This is about keeping it simple with your own self, using your own words sparingly, thinking about things differently when it comes to your own self. Are these people in alignment with you as you're, seeking other suitors? Because again, this is for my simples. I mean, for my singles, right? Even if you're single, but then you have a even if you're single, but you have like a certain type of person that you're dealing with, right? Again, are y'all in alignment? Are y'all having shared values? Are the morals the same? Or do they have the same moral code as you? Are y'all aligned with the same vision? That shit matters. All of that shit matters. Okay. Literally every single bit of it. And if the answer is no, reject them. You need to reject their cup. Stop dealing with people that you know aren't in alignment with you. Stop dealing with people you know that are emotionally unavailable. Stop dealing with these players. Stop dealing with these types who aren't really giving you what you want. For others of you, again, keep it simple. Go somewhere else. Do not be hypnotized by nobody, or be sold on nobody's story that they're selling you. I'll take these. We have the Temperance card. We have the Knight of Swords reverse. We have the Queen of Swords here. And we have the King of Wands reverse. We have two kings and the Temperance card. So for some of you, like I said, you have suitors, you have options. Okay, for some of you, you have suitors, you have options. You have two people here, two masculine energies here reversed. With this Queen of Wands is upright. Even as a man, that just means You have options and you have suitors, or you could be dealing with people who have options and who have suitors. You yourself could be the person with options or suitors. Okay. Sagittarius energy is here very prominent with this Queen of Wands. This makes me feel like temperance, moderation, and patience. Okay. For my single people, especially with this temperance card. This temperance card makes me feel like, again, especially coming off the message I just gave with this Hierophant reverse and this Four of Cups, this makes me feel like you need to also be patient with your process. That's how you kind of weed them out. You know what I'm saying? I get that a lot with my single clients who, again, they don't want to date around. They don't want to put their eggs in several baskets. They don't want to, go on dates again anymore. They're tired of doing that. They just want to find their person and just settle down and just build. And it's like, that's extremely unrealistic. It's just not gonna happen that way. It's literally just not. You know what I'm saying? So all you really can do for real is try to be patient as you like work through your confidence, right? Queen of Wands, because Queen of Wands is someone upright, someone who is confident. She knows what she brings to the table. She knows who she is. She's very fiery, very passionate, very fierce. She is a force to be reckoned with, and she knows that. Not only is she confident, but she's passionate and she's assertive in who she is and what she wants, right? So this is like, again, as you're going through prospects and you're going through suitors, this is a good time to pick and choose from a place of knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. In my lotto voice, I bring a table to the table, nigga. Why would I need you? So when you know that, you move differently. When you know that, you choose differently. When you know that, you show up differently. So it just depends on like how well you can know that. We have the King of Swords here is reversed. The King of Wands is here also reversed, but she's looking at someone. So for my single people here, this makes me feel like, yeah, you might have options, but there might be somebody that that you're looking at, and the person that's looking at you, you're not seeing it. Okay, we have the King of Swords here, as you can see, looking at this Queen of Wands. So there might be somebody from my single people that somebody got their eye on you, but you don't pay attention to them because you got your eye on this King of Wands over here, who is reversed and got their eye on something else. That's what this is feeling like. There could be an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, uh, Aquarius who's watching you, person watching, but then you could have your eyes set on somebody else who probably might not be watching you like that, probably not paying you that much attention like that. Give me one or two cards for this King of Wands over here that this Queen of Wands has her eye on. Yeah, there's someone trying to move away from something. This King of Wands reverse is like trying to move away from something. So that this could be someone who might be, like I said, right, emotionally unavailable. If people aren't in alignment with you, stop dealing with them, stop trying to entertain them. For some of you, you could be maybe entertaining somebody who might be trying to get themselves out of something or trying to move away from a particular period in their life. Yeah, Ace of Wands here fell out with that. Okay, on top of this King of Wands here energy, which makes me feel like, yeah, someone's like trying to move towards something exciting or trying to like change something. You know what I'm saying? King of Wands reversed with this Ace of Wands energy, chasing behind like a new excitement, a new passion. So for some of you, this could look like maybe you're stuck on someone who is stuck on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That we're not gonna act like that don't happen. Where sometimes you be still fucked up and holding space for somebody who, is moving away from you and they're trying to find extra excitement through somebody else. For others of you, this is not external excitement like a third party situation or anything like lustful or anything like that. This also could just be someone who's just trying to kind of get themselves out of whatever predicament. Six of Swords is trying to move away from shaky grounds into something more stable, into something more calm, right? Moving from turbulent waters to calmer waters. So this could not even be like a relationship. This could actually be just in life in general, trying to move forward. Because again, the King of Wands is reversed. So this is someone who is much more selfish, moving out of ego, moving out of I would even say like personal gain, personal excitement, you know what I'm saying? Or someone who really isn't taking action, right? So apply for high resonate. This person could be egotistical, a lot of mouth and nothing to show for it, arrogant. This could be someone who, again, can't really make that many moves in their life because maybe they are in a turbulent situation. So now they're trying to move forward toward this Ace of Wands, where it's a new birth of excitement, passion for them, and like a new, exciting, exhilarating space in their life in general. right? But again, I see you kind of maybe focused on this person. They could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. Sagittarius energy is here. Air sign energy is here. Taurus energy is here also. So again, they could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. But this makes me feel like there's somebody that you might be focused on that isn't really focused on you right now. And this is a good time to again keep it simple. However, don't let the lack thereof fool you, as you can see, right? As it says, don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor more loved than you. And I know everyone. The universe knows everyone. So it's like, don't be fooled by that. Again, life after death. So like I said, somebody could be trying to kind of get themselves together and get themselves back on their feet. Maybe they just had a death moment, a dark night of the soul moment, and now they're trying to, have a redemption period and kind of get their life back on track after it wasn't. Yeah, Shake Back by Starlito just started playing. So yeah, it's like somebody trying to shake back, somebody trying to kind of get back on their feet. So they're kind of having their back turned to you right now. But this feels like someone that you kind of have your eye on, person watching. Give me something with this King of Swords over here. Who is this King of Swords that's watching, my person watching? Eight of Pentacles is here. So this could be someone who is either working really, really hard or sees you working really, really hard, but they haven't said anything. You might even work together with this person. You might encounter them at work. Okay. But this feels like someone who could either be working extremely hard themselves or is watching you work hard. Give me one more card for this King of Swords reverse that's watching my Queen of Wands. And again, you don't have to be a feminine or a woman to resonate with this Queen of Wands energy. Five of Swords is also here. This feels like someone who might be at work or working with you. They work really, really hard, but this feels like a wallflower. Five of Swords makes me feel like an energy of somebody who doesn't really want to be seen. So let's say maybe you're at work and there's a coworker that watches you. This is someone that really don't say much. They just watch you. They don't really initiate no conversation. They might kind of be like, hey, good morning, hey, good evening, how you doing today? But this feels like somebody who doesn't really say much, probably because they don't trust it or because you don't trust them. This is someone who has their eyes on you, though. I think it's interesting, though, that both of these masculine energies are reversed. Give me some energy about that. Why are they reversed? Why are both of these masculine energies reversed? Page of Pentacles reverse, the Fool card reverse, the Five of Cups reverse. Both of these energies are reversed because someone it's like both you have two suitors for some of you, right? You have somebody that you got your eye on and somebody who has their eye on you. Both of which, though, both of these suitors aren't really in a space to be able to invest in anything right now. Not anything new, right? The Nav of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles energy is a beginning investment in something. That's an initial investment of energy, initial investment of time, initial investment of just effort, right? To get to know you, to build on something, to build a rapport, to build a connection. It's reversed. The Fool card right next to it, though, is upright, and then you have the the Five of Cups here also reversed again. So this makes me feel like not only do they want to take a leap of faith, or someone wants to take a leap of faith, perhaps even both of them, right? Perhaps these are two people who, yeah, they might like you too, or enjoy your company too, or might want to keep dealing with you too. But it's like both of which energies right now are kind of focused on something else. This King of Swords here reverse is giving me the vibe of they're working really, really, really hard. They might be like a hard worker or an overworker, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who just always has a stream of income, someone who's always doing something. But it's also kind of feeling like it's strategic. Five of Swords is like a wallflower energy, you know what I'm saying? Kind of playing your cards close to the chest, not really trusting everything, kind of feeling also like there's a battle to be had, and defeat, you know what I'm saying? Trying not to be defeated in something. So this could be someone who's working really, really hard for themselves right now to where, again, they see you, probably even work with you, and they see you in passing. But this is someone who is right now very focused on making their money, on like working really, really hard and kind of, you know what I'm saying, just kind of staying in the background like a wallflower. This King of Wands reverse energy makes me feel like, yeah, they might, be more of a matching energy. You know what I'm saying? I would even go a step further to say maybe this King of Wands is King and Queen of Wands is why I saw the Obama card. Because again, the Obama card does give matching counterparts: soulmates, king and queen, emperor and empress. So we have counterpart cards: king and queen of wands. Maybe this is someone you perceive that is like a fair match for you. But again, this queen is looking at the king. The king is reversed and the back is turned, right? If he was upright, they'd be looking directly at each other, right? But this person is reversed, making his back turned to her, which makes me feel like this is someone who, even though they might like you and you like them, they might not really be focused on you right now. And that makes me feel like it's because, again, there's something in their life they're trying to move away from. There could be something turbulent going on in their life, and they can't really focus on you right now because they're trying to focus on like getting to smoother waters, getting to calmer waters, and really kind of changing the trajectory and the progress and the momentum of their life and where their life is going. Okay, keep it simple though. Don't overthink it. You are still adored. You are still loved. You are still cared for. This isn't somebody trying to be a player. This isn't someone trying to come use and abuse you. I do feel like, regardless, though, things will be salvageable. Five of Cups here is reversed. So that's giving me whatever's going on between you and these suitors will definitely be all right. Okay, you'll be all right. Things will kind of work themselves out, but it's like, keep it simple. Use your words sparingly. Now is not the time to be popping off, especially with all this fire energy. We have Aries here. We have Sagittarius energy here. We have King and Queen of Wands, King of Swords. Okay, so again, a lot of verbiage, a lot of communication, and a lot of passion. Okay, making sure that you're using your words sparingly. Okay, don't, I would even go a step further, just like the card says, oh, old souls use their words sparingly, like I love you. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I would even go a step further to say, use your words sparingly, even on a negative tip too. It's not always just about thank you and I love you and wow, cool. Use your words sparingly when it comes to speaking negative, being mean, being harsh. You know what I'm saying? Saying the wrong things. It's you know what I'm saying? The sequence of how you say things, the tone in which you say things. Use things sparingly when you're communicating with people because frustrations could be running high. Give me a card for this Queen of Wands. Yeah, strength card. So for some of you, for my singles, yeah, you are dealing with other people. It's going to require for you to have some strength. Okay, it's going to require for you to maybe kind of get yourself outside your comfort zone, or, you know what I'm saying, again, maybe even speak up. As you can see, she's holding this lion's mouth open, right? So maybe you need to speak up. Maybe some of you need to learn how to speak a little less. Okay, maybe some of you need to learn how to speak a little less and to really force yourself to, you know what I'm saying, have some strength and some compassion when it comes down to some things that's going on. Give me another card for this Queen of Wands. But strength is needed. The Page of Cups is reversed and the Magician card is here. The Page of Cups makes me feel like there could be a particular like emotion, okay? Making sure that you're not being emotionally immature. Controlling your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you, because that's how you gonna manifest what it is that you want and get it together. That's how you're gonna see the potential of something come to pass. The Magician card is about manifesting, but it's also about tapping into your fullest potential and the fullest potential of something truly coming to pass. That's how you're gonna do it. But it's gonna come from not being emotionally immature. It's going to come from having some real strength, confidence, and knowing that regardless of what it looks like on the outside, people care about me, people love me, my suitors are interested in me. They're not dealing with me because they want to be a player or because they, as a man, I know that the new perspective of things is because they want to use me for my money or because they want me to trick or whatever, however. And it's like, that's not what it is. But you're going to have to keep it simple with yourself and how you think. Keep it simple with yourself and your inner dialogue, which can help you keep it simple with the other suitors and people that you're dealing with. Okay. Marvin Gaye, Soon I'll Be Loving You Again. That is the song that is sending us off. Honorary mention cards. We have all of the fire signs out here. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm seeing Gemini here with this Magician card. I'm seeing Virgo also with the Magician card. Okay, we have air sign energy, Gemini, also double emphasize Libra and Aquarius. And I'm seeing Taurus here also. Okay, I'll be loving you soon again is the is the card that's playing. So again, like I said, there is a redemption period. It's gonna take some strength. Do not react emotionally for those of you who are like single but you have a prospect or like a suitor, because again, this is for my group who got like one or two suitors. As you deal with them, emotions are going to arise, triggers are probably happening. It's a lot going on astrologically in the climate. It's a lot going on in the world, just politics and everything. Okay, the year just started and it's already feeling very, very crazy. Making sure that you exercise your patience. Okay, you're going to have to exercise your patience real good. But whatever is going on between you and your suitors, or whatever might be a little unfavorable, exercise your patience and your confidence, and understand that this is going to kind of blow over as it's needed to, as it's intended to. Okay, thank you again so much, though. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if this resonated. I am open for personal readings. You can book me down for that. My website is down below in the description box, along with everything else, just like the discount code and how you can find me on other platforms. And yeah, my name is B, just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this. And I'm Audi 5000. So, like I said, like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if this resonated, and I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.